Okay, we are back. I just warmed up my coffee. I guess we're starting a little early tonight. I'll give it a couple of minutes. I did say 10:05, but anyway, this is, everybody knows, the under 2 ERA tournament, and we have the 63 Los Angeles Dodgers going against the 1920 Chicago Cubs. It's going to be Pete Alexander against Sandy Koufax. This is the losers bracket, so somebody will be eliminated tonight. Put that. Who's up? Chicago. Okay, and how they got here? 1920 Chicago Cubs went up against the 1911 New York Giants. That game went in 13 innings. The Giants pull it out in the 12th with 3 runs. Chicago only could get 1 in the bottom of the 12th, and they wind up losing that game 5-3. Koufax, how he got here in the losers bracket, he went up against the 71 New York Mets and Tom Seaver. The Mets won that one 3-0. Tom Seaver shutting them out, going a complete game on a 4-hitter. And Koufax went 8. He gave up 2 runs, 1 earned, and that's how they got here. So both of these guys are 0-1 and about to be eliminated in this tournament. Let's see. Let's do the opening lineups for the Chicago Cubs in 1920. It's going to be Max Flack leading off in right field. Charlie Hollicher will bat second. He'll be at short. Buck Herzog will be batting third at second. Turner Barber will bat fourth. He'll be at first base. Dodd Peskart will be in center field. He'll bat fifth. Charlie Deal will bat sixth. He'll be at third. Dave Robinson will bat seventh. He'll be in left field. And Bill Kilfer will be the catcher, batting eighth. And Pete Alexander will bat ninth, as the pitchers will be hitting in this game. No DH, of course, not back then. For the Dodgers, defensively, Tom Davis will be in left, Willie Davis in center, Frank Howard in right. From first to third, it'll be Ron Fairley at first, Oliver at second, McMillan at third, Trujewski at short, Roseborough behind the plate, and Koufax on the bunt. What else? And that's it. We're about to begin here. I keep on moving that. Maybe I gotta move the camera out a little bit. Let's see how that looks. No, it looks better. Come down a little more. All right, so let's get underway. All right, leading off for the Chicago Cubs of 1920, it'll be Max Flack. He batted .302 in the year of 1920. He also went 3 for 6 in the game against the New York Giants. And we're going to get going over here. I'll have the computer on also, the computer game. I like to keep the stats in the computer game. And I just want to make sure the mic is on. It is. And that's it. So let's get underway. It's a Saturday night. You're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark. You're watching the 0-1 bracket between Sandy Koufax and Pete Alexander. So let's get underway. Flack's a left-handed batter, lefty on lefty situation. And And here comes the first pitch of the ball game, and that's going to be a 2-3 from the left side, and that's going to be grounded out to the right side, picked up by Ron Fairley, and he'll take it to the bag himself. One away. Batting second, it'll be Hollicher. Batted .319 in 1920. He also went 0 for 1. He did not start the last game. He's in the game tonight. He's also a left-handed batter. And here comes the pitch by Sandy. That goes down as a 1-11. 1-11 from the right side. That's going to be a ballpark. Ballparks tonight for the lefties. It's going to be 1-4. Righties 1-8. And that is a 10. So that's going to be lined out to the second baseman. So Oliver right there to glove it. And that's a line out on a ballpark. Buck Herzog stepped to the plate. He's a right-handed batter. Batted .193 in 1920. He's the second baseman for the Chicago Cubs. Koufax looks in, gets a sign by Roseboro, and he drops a 4-10 on him. 4-10 from the right side. It's going to be a range play. Range play to Trudusky at short. He is at 236. Has to clear a 1 and a 2 off the 20, not to give up a base hit. And that's a 3. He came close enough. It's for a G3, and that's a 10. And that's going to be a ground ball to Trudusky. He feels it. He throws it onto first, and that'll do it here in the first inning. 6-3, Mike. 6-3. That's a little too sloppy for me. And we're going to go 6-3. That takes care of the first inning here. Here in Los Angeles, we played a half. 1920 Chicago Cubs, nothing. 63 Dodgers coming to bat. I wonder if I do have that on. Let me see. Okay. All right, we go to the bottom of the first inning. For the Dodgers, their lineup will look like this. Willie Davis will lead off in center field. Nate Oliver will bat second. He'll be at second. Ron Fairley will bat third. He'll be at first. Tommy Davis will be the cleanup hitter. He'll be in left field. Johnny Roseboro will bat fifth. He'll be behind the plate in right field. Batting sixth, Frank Howard. Batting seventh will be Ken McMillan. Eighth, Dick Trudusky. And he'll be at short. And Koufax will bat ninth. All right. Pete Alexander finishes his warm-ups, and we're about to begin here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. Willie Davis will lead it off for the Dodgers. And Davis is a left-handed batter, and here comes the pitch by Pete. It's going to be a 3-deuce. 3-deuce from the righty. Oh, and he plucked him. He plucked him. A hit batter. Who knows if Alexander is making a statement right here, but then Dodgers aren't happy. Hopefully we can't bypass this. And oh wow, we can't bypass this. Man alive. I didn't turn off injuries, damn it. I usually don't play injuries. So what I'm going to have to do is put Alpha Error in there. There's a pinch runner, just say okay, and now I got to backtrack. And now I got to turn off the injuries. And, all right, so he had a 3 deuce. And let me see if he has another. Does not. So this is what I'm going to do. That 3 deuce goes hit batter. Wild pitch. Strike out. Intentional walk. Why can't I find this? Am I missing it? Sorry about the delay, guys. Let me see. Pound out, single, double, triple, walk. Oh, that's funny. Doesn't, oh. Okay, we got it now. All right, so Davis is on first base, plucked by Pete Alexander. Let's see what we get over here. Let's see, we're going to go for the jump, definitely. And for the Chicago Cubs, they have a -2 off the catcher, so that's a 4, nothing on the pitcher. -4 off of 17 is a 1 to 13. He needs a 2 through 6 and an 11 to get the jump. Let's see if he gets it. And he gets a 4, so he's going to get the jump off of 4, 1 to 13. Tommy Davis is going to be going. Let me see, dice. And here comes the pit. Here comes the drop. And that is a 6. So he's going to go in with a stolen base. And what's going on over here? Oh, my God. Let me see. I thought I had this set up right. No. Manual. Let's do this again. Hit by pitch. Steal the base. 8. Go for the runner. And I had a 6. So he steals the base. Stolen base for Davis. Runner on second. Nobody out. Nate Oliver is a batter. Nate batting from the right side. He went 339. Wait a minute. Yeah. He batted 239. My God. What is going on here? My God, every weekend. Manual and manual. Uh, 4-8, right? I lost my train of thought because of the computer. All right, now I got everything set up. So Nate Oliver is going to swing away here from the right side, Pete Alexander, and he goes 3-7 on him. 3-7 is going to be a split on a 12. That is a 12. That's going to be a base hit. And 1 asterisk. So there's first and third now. And the Dodgers are threatening him in the bottom of the first inning. So 2 on, nobody out. Ron Fairley is stepped to the plate, batting from the left side. And here comes Alexander's pitch. That's going to be a 4-7 from the left side. A split on an 8. That's an 11. Left side 4-8. 4-7 rather. Split 1-8 on a single. A line drive the rest of the way. It's an 11. It's going to be a line out to the second baseman, Herzog, and he gloves it for the out. So that is out number 1. Fairly hit it on the screws, but right at Herzog the second. So that's 1 out with first and third. Here comes Tom Davis. He's batting from the right side, righty on righty situation. Here comes the pitch by Pete, and he's trying to get out of this. 5-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a called strike 3, and Davis goes down on strikes. First strikeout of the ball game, and Alexander gets it. Now it's 2 down, and Johnny Roseboro is going to step to the plate. He's a left-handed batter, batting .236. First and third for the Dodgers. Alexander goes 3-7 once again. 3-7 from the right side. That's going to be a split on a double, 1-4. A single the rest of the way. It's a 10 with 2 asterisks, and that's a base hit for Roseboro. That's going to drive in Willie Davis for the first run of the game. Oliver will go all the way to third off the catcher. RBI number 2. And the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. Here comes big Frank Howard. First and third now. 2 down. 1-0 Dodgers. They get to Pete Alexander early here in the first inning. Howard standing from the right side of the plate. .273 hitter. Here comes the pitch by Alexander. He goes 3-9 on him. 3-9 from the right side, and that's a swing and a miss, and Howard goes down on strikes, and that'll do it for the Dodgers. But they do get 1 on 2 hits. They leave 2 on, and we played 1. It's the 1920 Chicago Cubs nothing, the 63 Dodgers 1. We'll be back for the second inning in less than 10 seconds. One, 2. All right, top of the second. Here comes Turner Barber. He batted .265 in 1920. It's a lefty on lefty situation. Here comes Koufax's pitch. That goes 112. 112 from the left side, and it's going to be popped up into the infield, right side. Calling for it. It's going to be Ron Fairley, and he's going to make the put out. One away. Pescart stepped to the plate. Right-handed batter. He batted .279 in 1920. The center fielder waiting for Koufax's pitch. Koufax goes 1-4 from the left side, and that's in between a pair of walks. That's a ballpark for Pescart, and that is an 8. And he is a righty, and that's going to be a base hit. He gets it through the infield, and that'll be the Chicago Cubs' first hit of the ball game. With 1 out. He is a 15 off a -4, so that drops him to an 11. 11. He's a 2 through 9 /. of 10 through 12, so he gets caught automatically on that. And Charlie Deal is the batter, 240, the third baseman from the right side, from the left side. Yeah, well, we got to put him in scoring position. So we're going to try to get the jump here. And let's see what happens. Here comes the jump roll, and that's going to be a 7. And he's going to get it. So 1 to 11. 1 to 11. Let's see where it goes. And here comes the throw down by Roseboro, who's covering Oliver. And it's a 16, and he is pegged at second base for the out. So Prescott gets caught stealing. Drop it down as a 2-4. And there are 2 away. Charlie Deal still at the plate with 2 outs now. Here comes Koufax's pitch. He goes 4-7. Right side, and that's going to be a called strike 3. So Koufax picks up his first strikeout of the game. Gets Charlie Deal looking, and we played 1.5. It is the 1920 Chicago Cubs, 0. 63 Dodgers, 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Put 1 hit. Did not. All right, so Pete Alexander looking for better results as Ken McMillan stepped to the plate, the right-handed batter. Batted 236 in 1963. You're watching the 0-1 bracket on the Saturday night at the ballpark under 2 ERA tournament. McMillan waiting for his pitch from Alexander. That goes 3-9 from the right side, and it's going to be a ground ball to the left side. It's going to be scooped up by Hollinger. He throws to first base to Barber, and that's the first out. 1 away. Trubisky steps to the plate, right-handed batter. He batted 226, 1963. And here comes the pitch. 110. 110 from the right side. It's going to be a ballpark. From the right side, 1-8. That's a 19, so he's not going to get that. And it's going to be lifted to left field. And sometimes I play what the result is on the number. So it's a ballpark to left field. And Robinson is there to make the catch. So there's 2 down. 2 away, and Koufax will stand to the plate. He's a 1 card on the pitcher's card. Alexander looks in, gets the sign by Kilford. It's Killiford, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-11. He gets it on the pitcher's hitting card on the 3-11. That's going to be lifted to center field. Prescott moving in, and he's going to grab it for the out. And that'll take care of the Dodgers here in the second inning. We play 2 here at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers 1, Cubs nothing. Turn. All right, we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Stepping to the plate will be Dave Robinson. Robinson hit 300 during 1920. He is the left fielder. It's a lefty on lefty situation. So let's see what this 300 hitter could do. Looking for that 1 column, and that's a 3-6 from the left side, and that's going to be tapped right back to Koufax. He throws to first to Ron Fairley, and that's the first out here in the 3rd. Killiford will step to the plate. He's a 220 hitter in 1920. Right-handed batter. And the pitch by Koufax is a 3-5. 3-5 from the left side. Ooh, and he plucked him. So, damn it. Hit batter. Oh, man alive. I forgot to turn off the injuries, damn it. Who's the backup? O'Farrell? We're not gonna. I'm gonna say okay, and we're gonna undo it. And once again, I have to go to. I can't turn it off, damn it. So how am I gonna? There you got that. All right, so we're gonna say it's a 2-6 because he does have another hit pitch. Just saves me a lot of time from messing around. So we go 2-6, and he's hit by that pitch. He'll march down to first base. He'll put a little ice on it later on. And here comes Pete Alexander. He's a 4-hitting card, so he could hit this guy. And he's going to swing away here. Pete's a right-handed batter. Let's see what Koufax does with him. And he goes 2-9, and that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. And picked up by Fairley. He goes to Trzeski at second, over back to Fairley, and that's going to be a 3-6-3 double play. That is a 2-9. And that's exactly what it is. The inning will come to an end. And we played 2.5 here at Dodger Stadium. It is the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Top of the lineup for the 63 Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be Willie Davis, followed by Nate Oliver and Ron Fairley here in the bottom of the third inning. Dodgers lead at 1-0. Willie stands in from the left side of the plate, and he was hit by a pitch. He did steal a base. He wind up scoring. So let's see what Pete does with him again. 1-9. 1-9 from the righty, and that's a swing and a miss, and he gets his second strike. Actually, his third strikeout of the game. That's the way Alexander wants to start his innings against his opponent, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Nate Oliver's singled home Willie Davis in the first, 1-for-1 with an RBI. And here comes the pitch. That's a floor hit. And that's going to be a 5. 5-10. 5-10 from the righty, and that's going to be grounded to the right side. It's going to be scooped up by Barber. He'll flip to Alexander, and that's a 3-1 putout. That's the second out. Here in the bottom of the third, Ron Fairley has stepped in. He lined out his first time up to second base on a ballpark, looking for better results this time around. That's going to be a 2-8. 2-8 from the right side, and that's going to be a split on a home run, 1-6. That's a 2. Ron Fairley sends this ball way out there to center field. Perscott looking up, and it is gone for a home run. So Ron Fairley gives the Dodgers a 2-0 lead here in the third inning. Ron Fairley got all of that time. And here comes Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis struck out looking his first time up. And Alexander gets a sign by Kilford. And it's a 5-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a strikeout. Looking for Tommy Davis' second strikeout. Looking, it's the fourth for Pete Alexander. And that'll conclude the inning here in the third, but they do get a run on Ron Fairley's home run on one hit. No men left on. We played 3 here at Los Angeles. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. One hit. Koufax back on the bump. He's working with a 2-0 lead. And it's going to be the top of the lineup for the Cubs. It's going to be Flack, Hollicher, and Herzog here in the top of the 4th inning. Cubs are looking to scratch a run here and there from Sandy Koufax. And Koufax looks in, gets the sign by Roseboro. Gets a 5-7. From the left side, split chance on a double, 1-4. It's a 17. It's going to be a solid base hit right up the middle into center field. And Tommy Davis will retreat the ball back into the infield. And that's a good start for the Cubs. All right, so Flack has a lot going on. 2 through 7 and 11, /8 through 11 and a 12 automatically caught stealing on a 15 on a -4, 1 to 11. Not going to do it. We're going to go hit and run here. And let's get the strategy charts up. All right, so corners are in. And we will mark that as corners in. Let's see. It's being held. So his hit and run will be an A on the hit and run. So it's a good possibility that he'll get this job done. Being a left-handed batter, we got the hit and run on. We're going to roll the 20 in case the wild pitch pass ball comes up on Sandy Koufax. Koufax from the stretch. And there goes Flack. Hit and run is on. That'll take care of that. It goes to 6, so it's going to go off the pitcher's card on this hit and run. 6-3 from the left side. It's going to be ballpark now. And the ballparks for lefties is a 1 through 4. Let me see. So ballpark is in effect here. Okay, so we're going to go hit run. If I can find a hit run. Okay, so it's going to be a 3-6 on the hit run. This is a ballpark. And that's a 7, so he's going to line it out. And it's caught by Oliver, and he goes to first base to Ron Fairley, and they pick him off for a double play off a ballpark. So that goes 4, and that goes 4-3. And that is 2 down. So now the Cubs trying everything, but they keep on jamming themselves up. And let's say caught stealing in the second. And I hit double play in the third and a double play in the fourth. And here comes Herzog. And he goes 6-5. From the right side, 6-5 on a split. That is a 15. That's going to be lined out right to third base. McMillan is right there to grab it for the out. And that'll take care of that. For the Cubs here in the fourth, no runs on one hit. Nobody left on. We played 3.5 here at Dodger Stadium. It's the 1920 Chicago Cubs nothing. The 63 Dodgers 2. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. No runs. One hit. Let me take a sip of coffee. Frankie S. here tonight. Frankie, are you here? I know Ron said hello. 2 in the room. Not great capacity on my games. That's okay. I just want to get this tournament over. All right, Johnny Roseborough will lead it off. He singled his first time up, followed by Howard and McMillan. And Pete Alexander delivers his first pitch here in the fourth. It's going to be a 4-11. 4-11 from the left side. It's going to be lifted to right field. Flack moving over towards the line, and he gloves it for the out. 1 down here in the fourth for the Dodgers. Frank Howard, the big Hondo, will step in from the right side. Struck out swinging his first time up. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. Glad to see you, Ron. Always glad to see you. And here comes Alexander's pitch to the big boy. And that's going to be a 4-7 from the right side. And it's going to be split on a double 1-4. That's going to be a 6, and that's going to be a base hit for the big one into left field. We pulled it into left field. It's going to be retrieved by Robinson. He tosses it back into the shortstop. And Frank Howard is a 13 on a 6 and a backslash of 8. I don't think this guy is going to be running any. All right, here comes Ken McMillan. 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. This has the possibility of being a double play, but let's see what happens. Pete Alexander from the stretch looks in. Kilford gives the sign. And that's going to be a 2-8. To the right side, it's going to be a range play to the second baseman. The second baseman, Herzog. No, it's not a range play. What did I do? 2-8 on McMillan. Oh, what's going on here now? My God. Howard singled. McMillan 2-8 from the right side. Oh, it's a double play. It's a ground ball. The 2-8 back to the box. Pete turns around, throws to second for 1 over the first, and that's it. It's a 1-4-3 double play. So the Cubs give a little taste of Dodgers medicine right back, and they complete the double play to end the inning. We played 4 here at Dodger Stadium. It's the Cubs nothing, Dodgers 2. We'll go to the 5th. The big boy had a hit. We got 4 hits. All right, so we go to the 5th, and here comes Turner Barber to lead it off. The left-hander is 0 for 1. Popped up to first his first time up. Koufax looks in, gets assigned by Roseborough. The lefty delivers, and he goes 1-6. 1-6 from the left side. Ground ball to the right side. Picked up by Oliver, and he throws to first to Fairley for the first out, 1 down. Pescott. He singled his first time up, caught stealing. And Koufax's pitch. 3-11. 3-11 from the left side, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Trudruski picks it up, fires to first, and there are 2 down. 2 quick outs here. And here comes Charlie Deal batting from the right side. He is 0 for 1, struck out looking his first time up. 4-7. Right side, 4-7. That's going to be a called strike 3. Charlie Deal goes down on strikes again. And that is strikeout number 2 for Koufax. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So we're halfway through here at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. You're watching Saturday night at the ballpark. You're watching the under 2 ERA tournament. You're looking at the 0-1 bracket. An elimination game for either one of these pitchers. And right now, Koufax has the upper hand. And let's see. Trudruski is going to lead it off here. You got to turn the sheet, Mike. Got to turn the sheet. All right. Trudruski flew out on a ballpark his first time up. And Alexander delivers at 3-9. 3-9 is going to be a split chance on a home run, 1-7. That's going to be 10, and that's a deep fly ball to left field. Robinson at the track, at the wall, and he makes the catch. Oh, he just missed it maybe by 2-3 feet, and he to left field. I'll circle that as a missed home run, and that's 1 out. Koufax a step to the plate. He flew out to center field his first time up. That was a 10. Come on. All right. 1 away. Koufax is pitched by Alexander. That's going to be a 5-7. 5-7. Koufax is a righty, 5-7. That's going to be a called strike 3. So Alexander gets another strikeout. That's number 5 in the game for Pete Alexander. And the top of the order, Willie Davis is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning and struck out swinging his second time up. 2 down. Davis batting from the left side. Alexander goes 3-6 on him. From the right side, 3-6. Ground ball to the right side. Picked up by Herzog. He throws the first base to Barber. And that'll take care of the Dodgers here in the 5th inning. So we completed 5 here at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead it 2-0. We'll go to the 6th. How's the weather by you, Ron? Oh, thank you, Ron. Thank you. I try to do my best. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. We got Robinson, Kilford, and Alexander. And let's see what this story says in the top of the 6th. Koufax looks in. Roseboro gives him the sign. Koufax delivers a 6-4. 6-4 from the left side, and that's in between a whole lot. That's a strikeout looking, and Koufax picks up his third. 6-4. I just want to make sure that's right. Left side, 6-4, in between a whole lot. Ballpark single on a 3, split chance on a triple on the 5, and he falls right into that gap that'll kill you. Pilford. He is, well, he was hit by a pitch by Koufax. Somebody had to get hit. Each team has a hit batter. Beautiful 61. It was sunny today. In the 80s tomorrow. Yeah, we have a storm coming up here in New Jersey. And we have what New Jersey calls a state of an emergency. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Koufax delivers, and that's going to be a 3-7. 3-7 from the left side. Ground ball to the left side. Trubisky picks it up. He fires to fairly at first, and that's a 6-3 put out, 2 away. And Pete Alexander, pretty good hitter, but he grounded into a double play his last time up. And the pitch by Koufax goes 4-7. Pete is a righty, 4-7. That's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. Koufax picks up a pair of strikeouts here in the 6th. He has 4 on the day, and we completed 5.5 here at Dodger Stadium. Cubs are struggling, and they can't figure out the Lafayette High School phenom in Brooklyn, New York. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's going to be Nate Oliver leading it off. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pete Alexander completes his warm-ups. Severe thunderstorms. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, that's what they're saying. High winds, severe thunderstorms. Yeah, well, we could handle anything. Pete's pitch to Oliver is a 5-4. 5-4 from the right side. 5-4 range play to the third baseman. And that's going to be Deal. He's at 3-13. A 1-4 on the 20. He'll get a base hit. Let's see what happens. Oh, it was a 4, but it just got a late roll to the 9. That's going to be a G3, and that's a 7. No error. Ground ball to Deal at third. He picks it up. He fires across the diamond to Barber, and that's a 5-3 put out here in the 6th. Here comes Ron Fairley. He homered his last time at bat. Solo shot in the 3rd inning. Gives the Dodgers a 2-0 lead. And here comes a pitch by Pete. 3-7 is an inside pitch. 3-7, and that's in between a whole lot. Fly ball to center field. Perscat moving over towards his left, and he's going to make the catch in center field. That was in between a pair of singles on the 6 and the 8, and I call that in between a whole lot. And that's the 2nd out. Tommy Davis to step in. 2 down here for Pete Alexander and the Chicago Cubs. Davis struck out twice looking. And let's see if Walter Alston not going to be too happy if he goes three strikeouts in this game. It's a 6-4. From the right side, 6-4. It's going to be a range play to center field. Perscat is a 3-19. And he has to clear 1 through 6 off the 20, not to give up a hit. And that's going to drop in on a 1. He can't make the play. It's going to drop in front of him and get by him. Tommy Davis rounded first. He's heading for second. No error on the play. He throws the ball in, and Tommy Davis has a range play double with 2 outs here in the 6th. And Johnny Roseborough will step to the plate. The left-handed batter is 1 for 2. And here comes Pete Alexander from the stretch. And he goes 2-9 on him. 2-9 from the right side. Ground ball to the right side. It's going to be picked up by the second baseman, Herzog. He throws over to first. And that'll complete the inning here in the 6th. No runs for the Dodgers. They do get a hit. They do leave a man. We played 6 here at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2. And the Cubs nothing. We'll go to the 7th inning. Seventh inning, Max Flack will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. He singled his last time up. Good crowd here at Dodger Stadium. Of course, with Koufax pitching, the lefty looks in, gets the sign. And he goes 6-6 on him. 6-6 from the left side, split chance, 1-19. That's a 17. That's going to be a base hit for Flack on a 17. And that's a leadoff base hit. So Flack, once again, starts off the inning with a base hit. Hollicher is the batter. What happened on the last one? Hit and run. It was a line out to second on a ballpark, which was a double play. So we're going to go hit and run again. Hit and run again. I'll roll the 20 in case of a wild pitch pass ball. And let's see what we get. And that's a 15, so we'll use it in case we need it. It's going to be a 6-6 on a hit and run. And that's going to be on the left side, single, 1-19. That's going to be a, let's see. Nope. Let me see, 6-6 on the lefty. Base hit, it's saying 1 asterisk. I don't know if that's, let me see if I can get it up there. Maybe it is. No. What did I do? Base hit. For Flack to. Sorry about the delay, guys. Oh, Ron. You're the only one here, Ron. Base hit and run. All right, 6-6. And it's at 15, so it might be 1 base. Don't know. No, it was right. It is. He does go to third on the hit and run. So the Cubs now have something brewing. They got first and second on the hit and run. They got a runner in scoring position. Charlie Hallicher is at 15. The minus the 4 drops him to 11. And there is no outs with a runner on third. Koufax now pitching from the stretch. Buck Herzog steps in. He's 0 for 2. And the Dodgers are going to be playing back for the double play. And they'll give up the run. And here comes the pitch by Sandy from the stretch. And that's going to be a 2-7. 2-7 on a 5. 2-7 on a 5. That's going to be a ground ball to third. McMillan picks it up. He fires to second for 1 over the first, not in time. And the Cubs are on the board. So that goes down as a 5-3. And a force out, maybe. And Herzog's on first. So the Cubs get a run. They finally scratch Koufax. And Turner Baba will be the batter. Why am I hiding him? Let's see. He's a 15. He's a 9, 10, 11, and 12 on the backslash 2 through 8. I wanted to get him over to... you make the call, Ron. I'm thinking get him into scoring position on a steal, but he's only a 1 to 11. He's a 2 through 8 to get the lead, but he has a backslash of a 9 through 12. Frankie S. is a no-show. So shocked. All right. So I don't know if Ron heard me. If he doesn't make it, it's going to be the second out. If he doesn't make it, it's going to be the second out. All right, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go to see if I could get the jump on Herzog, who is an 11 on a 2 through 8 jump, minus the 4 from the hold, and Koufax and Roseboro are minus 3. So let's see if what the Chicago Cubs are thinking here. Here it comes, the jump roll, and that's a 7. He gets the jump. He gets the jump 1 through 11. There goes Herzog. He's going to second base on the steal. Roseboro's throw down to second base. And it's an 11, and he gets the stolen base. The Cubs know what's at stake here. They do. Now Turner Baba has a chance to drive him in. Let's see. And that was an 11, right on the money. Who was covering? So Trudusky was covering. He didn't like the call by the second base umpire for sure. But it is what it is. I'm running on second base. Off the steal. Baba, the cleanup hitter, 0 for 2. Trying to get this run home. It's 2-1 Dodgers. Top of the 7th inning here. And that's going to be a 3-8. Off for 20. 3-8 from the left-handed pitcher. 3-8. And it's popped up in the infield. Calling for it's the first baseman, Ron Fairley. He's going to make the catch for the second out. Boy, that was huge right there. He jammed him. And Don Perscott will step to the plate. Perscott is 1 for 2 in the game. 2 outs. Koufax from the stretch. Looks in. Gets the sign by Roseboro. And here comes the pitch. 6-7. 6-7, right side. 6-7 is a swing and a miss, and Perscott strikes out. And Koufax comes up with a big strikeout, his 5th of the game. And that's it for the Cubs, but they do get a run on a pair of hits to start off the inning. And that was it. So 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1. I think that's the first base runner they left all night. And that'll take care of the Cubs here in the 7th inning. It's 7th inning stretch time. It's the 1920 Cubs 1 and the Los Angeles Dodgers are 63-2. You're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark. You're watching the 1-0 bracket here at the under 2 ERA tournament. And Pete, 1 on 2. All right. Let's see. We got Robinson. He's a defensive mess. Good, good. Barbara at first base. He's a defensive mess. And that's it for right now. So Frank Howard will step in here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Howard, McMillan, Trudusky here. It's a 2-1 ball game here in Dodger Stadium. Cubs scratched out a run off of Sandy Koufax. Howard is 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Here comes the pitch by Pete Alexander. And that's a 2-10. And that 2-10 is going to be a ballpark from the righties. And it's a 1-8. That is a 9. So what did I say? 2-10. It's going to be a fly ball. But it says line out to short. I don't get that. But it is what it is. STRAT-O-MATIC sometimes is weird. Anyway, Ken McMillan stepped to the plate. McMillan is 0 for 2. He grounded into a double play his first time up. Missed the tower, but it's going to be... Where are you? Let me see. Where'd you go? I don't know where it went. I didn't hear it drop. We got... Oh, here it is. 3. It's a 3. And that's a 2-4. 2-4 from the right side. Ground ball is short. It's going to be picked up by Hollicher. He throws to first base. And that is the second out here in the 7th. Trudusky will stand. What did I do? Oh, what was that? A 3? God almighty. What was that? A 6-3? 6-3. I'll give him a 2-4. For the ground out to short. Okay. All right. Here comes Dick Trudusky. He just missed a home run in the 5th inning. Stands in from the right side. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 3-5. 3-5 from the right side. That's a solid base hit into center field. Any men on that base hit would have been a reversal. And it would have been an out if they had runners in scoring position. That's the second hit. The first hit for Dick Trudusky. And here comes Sandy Koufax, 0 for 2, struck out, looking his last time up. Sandy standing in from the right side. I got to get rid of this towel. I definitely got to get rid of it. I got to get rid of it because the baffle on the top is too high up. And every time you drop it in, it pops out. And we'll go 4-3 here. 4-3. Right side. 4-3. That's going to be a ballpark for Sandy, man. And he is a righty. That's an 8. And he's going to pluck a base hit. Yeah. Saturday night. Yep. Saturday night, out Philadelphia Road. It's going to be drag night. I like to see them drag in the rain. See what happens. That's 9. All right, 2 outs and 2 men on. And the Dodgers are threatening here. In the bottom of the 7th inning. 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Here comes Willie Davis. Willie Davis is 0 for 2 in the game. And Pete looks in, gets a sign. Guilford. And the pitch is a 6-5 on a hold up on a wild pitch by Pete Alexander. We'll hold this roll up. It's a 1. He only has a 1. So let's see what happens on this wild pitch. And it's a 1. So it's going to be a wild pitch. And I got to do some figuring here. And both runners are going to move up into scoring position. So now we got second and third. And now the manager's coming out. Oh, man alive. Why'd you touch that? Undo. And both runners move up on a wild pitch by Pete Alexander. Manager comes out to have a little talk. And here comes Nate Oliver with second and third, 2 outs. The right-handed batter. Is he up? No, I went too far ahead, didn't I? What did I do here? Did anybody see that? I was fumbling with the wild pitch. Okay, we didn't. We got to re-roll everything because of the wild pitch. All right, so Willie Davis is step in from the left side with second and third. Pete Alexander from the stretch. Davis is 0 for 2. Grounded out his last time up. This could be the ball game for Pete if he doesn't get him, and that's a 1-9. 1-9 from the right side, and that's a strikeout, and he gets a big strikeout. Davis swings and misses, and Alexander just saved his. How many strikeouts is that now? He had 4. That's 5. That's 6. And that'll do it for the Dodgers here. They leave 2 men on 2 hits. We played 7, and the Cubs trail by 1 as we go to the 8th. Big inning for Pete. Saved his tournament life right now, but he still trails. Piscott struck out. And here comes Charlie Deal now here in the top of the 8th inning. No runs for the Dodgers on 2 hits. Okay, the line score for the Chicago Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. We're in the 8th inning. You're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark. You're watching the 0-1 bracket, the under 2 ERA tournament. You're watching the 1920 Chicago Cubs, Pete Alexander against the 1963 Los Angeles Dodgers. And Sandy Koufax, Charlie Deal. Koufax looks in, gets the sign, drops it 5-4 from the right side. 5-4 ballpark. Ballpark for righties is an 8. That's a 13. And a 13. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, Roseboro. Wait a minute. Did I read that wrong? 5-4? Yes, it's a catcher's X. I did read it wrong. It's not a ballpark. It's not a ballpark. It's a range to Roseboro. So it's going to be, I rolled it right. 4-13. 13-13. Trying. It was a 4. What's under there? It's a 5-4. And I marked off 13-13. Did I mark off 13-13? I'm a little behind right now. That's what happens when you wake up at 6:30 in the morning and you're heading out for a pizza job in Lebanon, New Jersey, which is almost an hour and 40 minutes away from Freehold. So did I roll the range play? That's what I'm asking. Did I roll it? Anybody here? I know it's a little after 11. I got 2 watching. I believe Ron's watching. Oh, now it dropped down to a 1. So I'm the only one in my room. All right, I could deal with that. I believe I did roll. I can go back on the video. And, but I'm not on the computer. I wonder if I could do it with this. Let me see. I don't know if I could do, let's see. I guess I can't. I would have to go back on the computer. I did mark off 13-13, so it's going to be a pop out. Roseboro makes the catch in Fairgrounds, so that is out number 1 here in the 8th. And Robinson is going to be the batter. Robinson struck out looking. He is 0 for 2. He struck out looking in between a whole lot. Now he's looking to get revenge on Koufax, hoping to get a hit here. And the pitch. 6 deuce from the left side, and that's going to be a range play to left field. Tommy Davis is at 310. 310 for Tommy Davis. He has to clear 1 through 6 off the 20. And he does. It's going to be a fly out. That's a 7, no error. And Tommy Davis is going to make the catch in left field for the second out. 2 away. Kilford, the batter. Alexander is on the on-deck circle. Down 2-1 here in the 8th inning. Koufax looks in. Gets the sign by Roseboro. And he goes 1-9. 1-9 left side, and that's a ground ball to the right side, picked up by Oliver, and he throws to first for the out. So that'll do it for Chicago Cubs here in the 8th inning. They trail by a run. It's 2-1. Koufax, Alexander. Alexander will come out for the 8th inning. And this is my type of game as far as baseball is concerned. All right, Nate Oliver. I don't know why I call it. It's Oliva. I don't know why I was calling him Oliver. I think of Al Oliver all the time. All right, it is what it is. Anyway, he's up at bat. 1 for 3 in the game. It's Oliva. I don't know. I'm tired, man. Anyway, he's 1 for 3. He's looking to get the Dodgers an extra insurance run here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and that's a 1-5. 1-5 from the right side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. Alexander's 7th strikeout of the ball game. Here comes Ron Fairley. Fairley homered in the 3rd. 1 for 3 in the game. And the pitch. 3-5. 3-5, and that's going to be a solid base hit into right field. So Ron Fairley gets his 2nd hit. So a 1-out single with a runner on first here in the bottom of the 8th inning. I don't know what's going on right now. But my clock says started 1 minute ago. I hope this thing didn't act up again. My God, that's why nobody's in the room. I don't know if this happened again. Let me see my camera. That is still working. But that showed me last week that it was still working and nobody was seeing the video. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, here comes Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis doubled his last time up. And here comes Alexander's pitch. 1-7. 1-7 from the right side. And that's a Tommy Davis swing and miss. And he strikes out for the third time. A pair of strikeouts for Pete Alexander here in the 8th inning. And stepping up to the plate, it's going to be Johnny Roseboro. Roseboro's 1 for 3 in the ball game. Yeah, that's why I got nobody in the room, because something definitely happened with the video. And Roseboro batting from the left side. Alexander looks in, gets the sign. It's a 5-9. 5-9 from the left side. 5-9 left side, lifted to left field, and making the catch is Robinson. And that'll do it here in the 8th. So the Chicago Cubs have 3 outs to decide whether they're going to tie this game or take the lead from Sandy Koufax. Koufax is coming out. Koufax went up against Tom Seaver of 71 and lost that one. So he's looking to bounce to the 1-1 bracket. Pete Alexander is going to be lifted. Let me see who he's going to elect. And it's going to be Fred Mitchell is going to bat. Well, there isn't any Fred Mitchell on the computer game. There. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. Oh, that's the manager. It's going to be Tom Daly is the catcher, and he's going to bat here. I don't know why they would do that, but it's going to be a pinch hitter for Pete Alexander. I guess it's Daly, and he's a pinch hitter. And he batted, well, that's why he's coming up, 311. So he can get on. What's his speed? 1-10. So if he gets on, he's going to definitely get a pinch runner for him. And we're going to close out Alexander here. And Pete goes 8 innings. He goes 8 innings on 8 hits. He didn't walk a batter. Struck out 8. And he gave up 2 runs. And they were both earned. That closes out Pete for the night. He's 3 outs away from being eliminated. Koufax is on the bump, and Tom Daly will bat for Pete Alexander. Max Flack is on the on-deck circle. We got a good crowd here at Dodger Stadium, 54,648. here at the ballpark. And let's see what Daly could do. Tom steps in. He's a right-handed batter. He batted .311. Did I move the sheet again? I'm going to position it back. Okay. It's only because I'm writing. All right, so he's looking for Sandy Koufax pitch. Sandy looks in, gets the sign by Roseboro. And I should have taken Howard out, but he's the leadoff batter next inning. So let's see how this pans out. This is going to be a 1-5. 1-5 from Sandy. Oh, and he just missed a base hit. He's in between a whole lot ballpark and everything else. And that's going to be a lifted to left field. The left fielder, Tommy Davis, is there, and he makes the out. He makes the catch for the out. And here comes Flack. He has 2 hits. Flack is now in this tournament, is 5 for 9. And he still wants to play, so he's trying to get the Cubs rather, a run here in, yeah, this is something going on. All right, here comes Max Flack. And here comes Sandy's pitch. That's a 5-5. 5-5 from the left side, and that's a called strike 3, and Flack goes down. He doesn't like the call, and he's saying something to the umpire. And the umpire says, walk away now. Takes off his mask. And that is strikeout number 6 for Sandy Koufax. And Koufax is 1 out away from going to the 1-1 bracket, and Pete Alexander being eliminated from the tournament. You're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark. You're watching the 0-1 bracket between the 1920 Chicago Cubs and the 1963 Los Angeles Dodgers. We're in the 9th inning. Hollinger is the batter. He singled his last time up, and here comes the pitch. That's a 3-6 from the lefty, and he walked him, and the tying run is on base. So Sandy Koufax walks his first batter of the game. Hollinger is on with good speed with 2 outs. And I believe there's going to be a pinch hitter here. No, he's not going to pinch hit. We got a bench coach. So let's see. I lost the live video, but it's still recording. Okay, this has been going on for the last 3 weeks, and I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if somebody is messing around, but Herzog is 0 for 3 in the game, and I got to look at the bench. I need a right-hand batter with some sort of power. Let me see. Bobby O'Farrell. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fred Merkel is going to grab a bat, and he's going to bat for Buck Herzog here on second pinch hitter here in the 9th inning. Visitors, Merck batting for Herzog, who batted 193, so you're definitely going to bat here. And he's going to step to the plate. He's on the on-deck circle taking his warm-up swings. Herzog's going to be pinch hit 4. And he is number 3. And it's Merkel. LE. And he is a pinch hitter B. Batted 285. Oh, my bad. When you're tired, you're tired. It's my bad. And I was looking at the right-hand side of the column, not the left hand. He's weak power, but he does have a strong 2 column here. So he's penciled in. He's officially in the ball game. So this is it. So hopefully he could do something here. Fred Merkle looks in, the right-hand batter. Koufax from the stretch. He just walked Hollinger, tying runners on second base. I can't end the game on a stolen base. No, I'm not going to do that. And here comes Merkle. And that's going to be a 9, and that's going to be a 2-6. He got his column. He got his hot column from the left side, 2-6, 1-8. That's a 9, and that's a fly ball to left field. Tommy Davis moving over towards the line. He dives, and he makes the catch for the out, and the ball game has ended on that play. A line shot to left field, and Tommy Davis makes the grab. And the ball game is over. Chicago falls 2-1. Oh, man, a 2-6. That was his hot column, 1-8 fly ball. Let me see if I would have left him in. And that would have been a pop out to short, so I'm glad I made the move. They had a chance, but Sandy Koufax gets greeted by his teammates for the win, and the 63 Dodgers will move on to the 1-1 column, and Sandy lives for another day. We'll give you the recaps right after this. My God, 2-1. 2-1, 4-8. No errors in the game. Left on base. Runners in scoring position. We'll get that. No runs. One, 2, 4, 8. Okay, LOBs. And runners in scoring position. All right, so Koufax goes to 9. Gives up 4 hits. Chicago 1. Dodgers 2. 2. And 1. Let's get the... all right, so he gives up the run. It's earned. He gives up 1 walk on 6 strikeouts. 1 run. And Sandy's going to be the winner. On 10-11. 25. The winner, Sandy Koufax. And let's see who was left on base. I got 6 for the Dodgers, and that is correct. I got 2 for the Cubs, but not marked. Oh yeah, the 9th inning. So it is 6-2. Now here's the K. How many left in scoring position? For the Cubs, they were 0 for 3. And for the Dodgers, they were 2 for 7. And that's it. That's the Alexander goes 8. All right, the final score here from Dodger Stadium, a crowd of 54,000 plus. So Sandy Koufax beat Pete Alexander in the elimination bracket, 0-1 bracket, of a score of 2-1. And the Dodgers of 63 will move on to the 1-1 bracket. Tommy Davis making a great catch at the end of the game. And that's it. So Alexander goes 8 innings on 8 hits, no walks, 8 strikeouts, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Pete, E-X-A-N-D-R. He'll take the loss. Oh, and whatever on 10, 11, 25. And that's it. That's the wrap up. As you know, I go 50 views on my video. Until then, we'll bring on another video. 4811. Write that down on this side. 4811. And that's it. I mean, that's the game. It was 2-1. Dodgers got the run in the first very quickly and a hit batter. Davidson stole second base, and Oliver or Oliva, whatever the name is, whatever. Sorry about that. Delivered him home and got the Dodgers on the board very quickly. Ron Fairley then popped a solo shot into center field over the wall for the 2-1 solo home run in the third. That's all the Dodgers got all night. The Cubs did scratch out a run in the 7th inning when Flack and Hollicher both singled. Hollicher on the hit and run, and he delivered this time. Gets the first and third, and he scores on a force out on a 5-3 ground ball. The Dodgers were playing for the double play, but they did not get it. And Herzog did pick up the RBI, right? And he did. He's for second base. And that took care of the Chicago Cubs only run in the ball game. I think I lost the video here, so because there was nobody in the room from the 8th inning on, and it's saying something very suspicious right now. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody has a device that could screw up my videos. This is like the 3rd week in a row, but it doesn't matter. The video is still, the camera's still going. It's still clocking down.